I'm just kidding. Even though I'm wearing a Disturbed shirt, well, guess what? I'm gonna change for the occasion. Bam! So, guess what today is? Hollywood Undead. Yeah, that's right. And I'm cheating a little bit today because I don't actually have the CD. It used to be my brother's, and I was gonna be like, okay, yeah, well, that's close enough. He has the actual CD. That's good. I'll use that. So I went to his room, and I remember that my mom took it up. That was a long time ago. It was like 3 years ago. Speaking of which, this is the nearly 3 years anniversary of this album, like in a couple of days. No, a couple of days ago. But anyways, short story, he doesn't have the CD anymore. So, yeah, I'm cheating today. I've been listening to this album all day, and I'm going to make this album review because it is an awesome album, awesome band. You gotta listen to it. So, first of all, welcome to Album Review Tuesday. This is going to be American Tragedy by Hollywood Undead. The most critically acclaimed song in this album is coming in hot. There are 7 singles in this album. Almost as many as the Beastie Boys the other day. But, yeah, almost, but still. 7 singles is a whole lot. Let me remind you, usually singles in an album, there's usually 1, maybe 2. But this is a great album. This is the first album without Deuce and with Danny. Danny's this great singer. He came from American Idol, and he's just great. He makes the band awesome. Well, I mean, they were already awesome, but with Danny here, it makes them more of a rock band, less of a rap group, but they still have some old hardcore stuff that they used to have. So that's one amazing thing about this album, is it has great vocals. It's a lot more rock. I love rock. I love rap too, but this rock really works with Hollywood Undead. This is like more popish, more upbeat, more, I don't know, it's just dance. So though this album is really upbeat, really rock, it sounds really bright, but the lyrics are so dark, really dark. Let me show you a little bit of this. It's so light, and then all of a sudden, it's just like, it's like explosive diarrhea. That's gross. What's weird about this is, last week I did an album review over Licensed Still by the Beastie Boys. Well, in this album, they actually make a reference to Licensed Still with the song The New Style. When they sing the lyrics, I mean, it's not that big, but I thought it was awesome that I decided to choose this album, and it makes a reference to that. So I've been listening to Hollywood Undead for at least 3 years now, because I remember when this album first came out, and me and my brother had to get this album as soon as it came out. I love the fact that they sing so much in this album. As I've mentioned before, the vocals are so awesome. Danny's brilliant, and the rest of the guys just click with Danny. So with this big journey, getting away from Deuce, they changed their style completely. They decided that they would start making their mask a little bit more, I don't know, they just jazzed their mask up, because they noticed that some of their fans in the crowd, they made masks to represent the Hollywood Undead mask, and they've started to look even better, because as some of you know, after every concert they take their mask and they throw it off. So the fans started making masks, and they were better than the ones that they were throwing into the crowd. So they thought they needed a change. So they started making this new look. And here's the differences.
My legs are dangling off the edge. The bottom of the bottle is my only friend. I think I'll slip my wrist again and I'm gone.
They kept this going, they kept this chain going after they went to the next album, Notes from the Underground, and they got even bigger, newer masks.
In my head and I'm gone.
So, some similar bands, which I think is really weird. The first 2 bands that popped up, 1,000 Foot Crutch and Manifest, which a lot of you may know is 2 Christian bands. And they're actually both from Canada, which is really weird. And I always say 3, so here's the third one, 3 Days Grace. They're not Christian, by the way, and they're not from Canada. But still, I think it's so weird that apparently Christian Canadians sound like Hollywood Undead. Well, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird. So guys, get this album. I say get every album. But seriously, this is an amazing album. I don't think I've said any album so far that I didn't say get all the music to, and that's probably driving some of you nuts. I love all music, so like it's not gonna hurt my feelings if you don't buy those albums. So anyways, awesome band, awesome album, pretty amazing. American Tragedy by Hollywood Undead. And this has been Yoda vs. Link, and subscribe.
I wish that I could